Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. In the second half of February now, the power rankings have lots of statistical analysis to pull from. Taking a look at Denver, they couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And I think for Cleveland, they're happy with their ranking. Also, they understand what needs to be done to climb. Plenty of time with half the season remaining.
So look at the starters for the Wizards. We've got Bilal Coulibaly. He's out there with Carlton Carrington. Keyshawn George is out there with Song. And it's Champagnie in at the power forward. And for the Cavaliers, they've got Mitchell. Harden out there with Sam Merrill. And there's Jared Allen. And it's Tyson in at the power forward. As we enter tonight's game, there is a clear favorite, RJ, in this one.
That's true. I can tell you something else. Underdogs do win, and they do hear all the noise, so let's let this game be decided on the court.
Mitchell. Rebound, Washington. Here's Coulibaly. Outside, George. Sinks the three-pointer. George has got the first bucket of the game with the three for Washington. Now, here is Harden, defended by Carrington. Harden the pass to Allen. And it's Allen slamming it down.
And this is why you feed the big fella Allen on the inside. With his size, he is a major threat anywhere around that hoop.
And he drives in, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And in 2028, Cleveland poised, GA, to welcome the WNBA's 16th franchise.
Reviving the name and branding of the Cleveland Rockers, one of the W's inaugural teams that folded back in 2003, soon back on stage after a quarter-century hiatus.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
And that'll be two free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And this is the second full season for Brian Keefe as head coach of the Wizards.
Even in a rebuild, setting culture matters. Keefe's approach, accountability, teaching, and no shortcuts.
And Mitchell drops them both.
We talked about the guys who play bigger than their listed size, and Donovan Mitchell is at the top of that list.
At the elbow, it's Sarr. Back to Coulibaly, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Harden inside the three-point line. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Yeah, you got your shooters and you have your scorers, but James Harden is both.
To the inside. Here's Sarr, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You gladly take those.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Earl on the wing. He's defended by Coulibaly. And Mitchell gets it to go.
Whether he's initiating the offense or playing off the ball, Mitchell is equally effective.
And the shot goes down. George has got 5.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Pass to Merrill. Now Mitchell. It's up a 3. And Sarr pulls it down. In the corner, George with it. Back to Carrington. Nice ball movement by Washington. George with no one around. Cavaliers with the rebound. They went to Washington for their last meeting with the Wizards, and they came out with a win.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
And if they can keep that same physicality, you have to think they'll be in a good position to grab another win here.
Ooh, the one-hand tomahawk, guys. Somebody's going to get their feelings hurt.
Yeah, they got the entire bench up right there as they saw that and out of their chairs. And this Wizards team, Greg, giving its young players every opportunity to develop.
Yeah, these young guys were the NBA equivalent of drinking from a fire hose. But after years of just treading water and mediocrity, I think the fans appreciate the clear sense of direction from this group.
Now, here is Harden. He had 25 points in the win against the Nuggets in Denver. Knocked loose. George with the steal. Here's Champagne. Rebound, Donovan Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They trail by 1. Pass to Tyson. Now here's Allen. Bounce pass from Merrill. For 3, Mitchell. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. All right, a chance to check out stats for Donovan Mitchell.
And something has really clicked for him at the free throw line. In the past 5 games, his percentage at the line is much better than it had been prior. Sometimes that's how it works. A switch flips, and all of a sudden, you're locked in.
Song, the pass to Champagne. Now Carrington. Here's Champagne. Scoreless thus far. 6 to shoot. The 3-pointers off the mark. Cleveland's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's Allen. Count it. Allen's got his second basket of the night.
Fantastic work from Allen, taking the contact on the chin, burying the shot.
On the wing, Koulibaly. Now Sarr. 11 points for him in that last game against Miami. Connects from 3-point range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Cavaliers have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Harden with it. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from 3-point range.
A shot by Champagne, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 4. And here's Harden. Fires from deep. And another 3 for Cleveland.
A staple of Harden's attack. His 3-point shot is about as lethal as it gets.
George looking over the floor. Shoots from the elbow. Champagne. It's good on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. For the Wizards, Vukcevic is checked in, and it's Hardy in for Keyshawn George. Pass to Allen. Schroeder outside. Wade on the wing. Back to Schroeder. Off target from 3-point range. For the Washington Wizards, they come in off the loss to Miami. Carrington with the ball. Porter's there.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey, Kevin. The Wizards are letting their young guys learn on the fly. Guard Bub Carrington said the whole organization communicates to us often. We drafted you guys for a reason, they say. Don't be scared to make a mistake. Play your game. Use the things that got you here and see if it sticks. Kevin?
Learning on the job. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Ellis finds Porter. Here's Allen. Rebounded by the Wizards.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. That one on Hardy. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Tomlin's checked in. Wizards making a switch here. And Porter, no good on that one. Washington trailing. Here's Hardy. Offline with his three. Schroeder, left side. From 15 feet away. Rebounded by Hardy.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
58 seconds left here in the first quarter. Watkins passes to Hardy. Shoots over Schroeder. Great D that time from Dennis Schroeder. Cleveland has gone 4-6 from long range here early on. Here's Cooper. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
Ryan's jacked in for the Cavaliers. Cavaliers shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. Schroeder. The Cavaliers again can't hit. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Sharif Cooper.
20 seconds left in the first quarter. Porter outside. Sinks the triple. Porter's got 5. It's back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Here's Watkins. And he misses his first shot of the game.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cavaliers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Cleveland.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And I really liked how they moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. Hardy is out there with Cooper. Then there's Riley. And it's Watkins in at the 3. It's picked off. 4-on-3 break. Hardy passes to Watkins. Puts up a deep 3. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, and you're not going to just have the green light for long if you're chucking up bombs like that.
Now here's Harden. Here's Schroeder. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Schroeder's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
11 feet away, and the jumper is good.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
And Ellis throws it down.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Wizards trail by 3. And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. With a break in the action, let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These squads have been lights out this month. The Cavaliers 4th.
I just love their offensive flow lately. I mean, this is a dominant team offensively because of that rhythm and pace.
Right wing, back to Carrington. Pass to Vukcevic, and he gets the bucket. Vukcevic has got 8.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Here's Harden. The rebound by Champagnie. Wizards have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Pass to Hardy. Here's Champagnie. Knocks down the 3 ball. He's got 5. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
And Bryant kicks to Harden. over Carrington. Harden gets the bucket. Harden's got it all tied up now for the Cavs.
He can do just about everything offensively. Harden is one of the most prolific scorers this planet has ever seen.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. Mitchell, he's checked in for Keon Ellis. The Wizards have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
Now, here's Bryant. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Nuggets in Denver. Bryant, a screen on George. From past the arc, Bryant's shot is good. Bryant's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Washington's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Pass to Hardy. George sets a screen. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Schroeder outside. Mitchell in the corner. Now Harden shoots the three. And Vukcevic pulls it down. To the paint. Here's Carrington. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on James Harden.
You know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
The Wizards shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, then that can be as difficult as anything.
He takes it in, and George with the stuff.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Harden finds Schroeder. Mitchell outside. A 3 from Bryant. Buries it from 3-point range. Bryant's got 6 points in the quarter.
Oh, the defense pays so much attention to Mitchell. He almost always has a passing lane.
In the corner, George with it. Here's Carrington. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Their next game, playing at home, as the Nets come into town. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Pass to Hardy. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Washington.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
Let me say this. If you need it, he's got it. Harden does everything you want out of an offensive weapon.
Wizards making a switch here. Koulibaly's checked in. Here's Carrington. Last game he had 10 points. Here's Song. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. And the Wizards lead by 2.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Kicks it out to Schroeder. A 3-ball. Buries the long-range jumper. Schroeder's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Cavs.
Nice vision by Mitchell. Saw a teammate with a good look from 3, moved it out.
A nice shot by George.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Pass to Mitchell. Schroeder looking over the floor. Now, here's Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists in the game. Outside, George. To the middle. Here's Song. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Shambeni. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on a roll.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Schroeder outside. Allen outside. Shoots a three. And another three for Cleveland.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Here's Sarr. And Sarr throws it down.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Ryan sets the screen for Harden. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
The Cavaliers have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
Sam Merrill, he's checked in for the Cavaliers.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
And we get a chance to check out the numbers for Jared Allen. And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And yeah, he's such an efficient scorer, understands the offense, moves without the ball so well. That's why he's top 5 in field goal percentage. Here's Carrington. He's got 11. Back to Sarr. Nice move. And it's sent back by Allen. Here's Merrill. Covered by Sarr. Schroeder, left side. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Outside, George. 41 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Can't connect from 13 feet out. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they won their last contest, that game against the Nuggets. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Tyson's checked in. Now Carrington. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And there's George. That's good on the assist by Sarr. Sarr's got 4 assists now tonight. Merrill on the wing. Off target with his 3. Koulibaly with it. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Wizards lead by 1. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot.
Welcome, everybody. The Washington Wizards in our featured matchup, and what a competitive half it's been.
Their offense is running like a machine there, Shaq. I mean, they're making calculated decisions, kind of like all of those degrees you have. Calculated degrees, very consistent approach, man. I'm telling you, man, just like you.
Yeah, you can't speed them up or slow them down.
And time now to talk injuries. Here's what this team is dealing with.
And the absence of Anthony Davis is something that changes your plans at both ends. Plus, you lose one of the game's best rebounders.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
The Wizards with the lead. We've got Harden. He's out there with Sam Merrill. Jared Allen is out there with Mitchell. And it's Tyson in at the four-man position. That's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson. It's George on the wing. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Harden so good at absorbing contact.
Fighting for those points. The beard playing tough.
Pass to Champagnie. Back to Carrington. Coulibaly with a screen on Harden. And it's Carrington missing. Here's Merrill. He's defended by Coulibaly. For the three. Washington with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Here's Champagnie. He's got 8. Back to Carrington. There's a good screen. Going inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Carrington's got 13.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Kevin. Going back a few years, Donovan Mitchell dealt with a lot of trade speculation. He said you don't realize how stressful it was until you're out of it. Now he says it's great to finally have that sense of peace. I love being in Cleveland, but there's more to be done. Back to you.
On a mission for sure. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. So it's the Wizards now, after the Cavaliers pick up 3. Kept alive. Pass to Carrington. Nice ball movement by Washington. 5 on the clock. Stolen by Allen. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Washington's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Champagnie. Back to Carrington. And it goes down 2 points. Carrington's got the game tied up here for Washington.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And Allen slams it in.
Talk about a high percentage look. Allen right at the rim.
Wizards have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Here's Coulibaly. He's defended by Merrill. Pass to Carrington. George with a screen on Harden. Shot clock at 5.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. And here's Harden. What focus from Harden!
This is the offensive onslaught that is James Harden. Just capable of dominating games all by himself.
Back to Carrington. The shot's good on the assist by George. Carrington's got 9 points here in the second half. Cavaliers have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Mitchell kicks to Harden. On the wing. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. On the wing, Carrington. No good from outside. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Mitchell. Oh, my goodness! What a play!
Oh, man, and that is is why Mitchell has won a dunk contest before. He knows how to get a few style points.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. Here's Coulibaly. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And here's George for three. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Merrill. Trains the three-pointer. Merrill's got 6 in the quarter.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Ryan's checked in for Cleveland. Hardy, he's checked in for the Wizards. So it's Washington now. 4-point game. And Coulibaly gets it to go.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the three.
And the big fella Alex R showing promise. Greg especially at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, I mean, great mobility for a 7-footer. That's invaluable for a big man in today's game. And has the makings of a modern offensive game as well.
That's not the typical way Harden creates his own shot, but it's effective. Work hard on the glass, and you'll get some easy buckets out of it.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. George has got 17.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Here's Tyson, defended by George. Pass to Tyson. Banked in off the glass. Tyson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And it's Sam Merrill with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And Washington making a change. Vukcevic is checked in. Cavaliers on D. The lead is 2. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. Playing as a team is so crucial. Let's see the NBA's best. In third, the Cavaliers.
And you know, when your team has a lot of assists, it's testimony to the unselfishness, the patience, the ball movement, the player movement. They have shown all of that.
Now, here's Mitchell. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Pass to Coulibaly. They set the pick. And Thomas Bryant gets the whistle that time. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Checking in for the Wizards, Riley Sharif Cooper.
1:56 left in the 3rd. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Vukcevic. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
To the right side. Tyson. A three-pointer off the mark. Washington's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Down low. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Pass to Riley for 3. Rebounded by Ellis. Cleveland leading by 5. Here's Tyson. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Tyson's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Here's Vukcevic, covered by Nance. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Vukcevic has got 12 points in the game. Over in the corner, Ellis drills it from outside. Ellis has got the lead up to 8 now for the Cavs.
If you give him that kind of separation, oh, he's going to take full advantage.
Inside, here's Vukcevic. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. 14 points for him.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Cleveland moving the ball around. The shot no good. Tyson.
He's not making much of an impact from deep. His sole three-pointer came in the first half.
He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Cleveland ahead, leading by 7. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. They've got Riley. Carlton Carrington is out there with Hardy. And it's Watkins in at the 3, the small forward. Yes, that goes in. Riley's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Washington.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And here's Carton for 3. He misses that time, but only 5 misses in his 11 shots from the field as he's 6 of 11. Carrington, that's good.
He notched one deep ball in the first half, but you start to get the feeling he's finding his rhythm out there now.
And it's blocked. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. And it's Hardy with the jam.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Mitchell, he's checked in for Keon Ellis. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks so much.
The numbers are talking. Harden with a huge night, showing great versatility.
Pass to Vukcevic. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. They double him with Mitchell. Watkins, covered by Mitchell, and he makes that one.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
The 3 from Harden, good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Harden's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Cavs. Here's Hardy. The Cavaliers pull it in. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. The 3-ball goes for James Harden.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
From 12 feet out. And it's Carrington missing. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Pass to Mitchell. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Allen's checked in. Sar's checked in for Washington.
Mitchell just continues to improve every season, and now he's one of the game's elite players.
Shoots. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away. Mitchell's got the lead up to 11 now for the Cavs.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Allen, that's good.
More than just a low post threat, Allen is also capable of connecting from the mid-range.
Wizards trail by 13. Now here's Hardy. Here's Sarr. And nothing is falling for him right now. Here's Mitchell driving in. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
It's good.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Here's Allen. And it's off the back rim, no good.
And he felt like he needed a little bit more space with the fade to get off his shot, but that might have been what threw him off and made him miss. Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got assist number 8 now on the night. Wizards trail by 13. Carrington bounce pass. In the corner, it's Sarr. And the 3 off target. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 19-6 run. Here's Carrington. Covered by Mitchell. Sarr gets the bucket.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Schroeder outside. Shoots over Hardy. Rebound by the Wizards.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
And it's Hardy with the jam.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
A different look now for Cleveland. Tyson's checked in. And it's Sam Merrill in for Dennis Schroeder. And then for Washington, Champagne's checked in. And it's Keyshawn George in for Riley. Connect on the jam.
As a player, a rough first half, look, it can wake you up. Sometimes it leads to much improved play in the second half.
George. Here's Champagne. Missed on the 3. Harden with the take. No good from 3. Wizards trail by 11. Takes the 3. Harden pulls it down.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
The long shot, no good. Washington shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
It's Allen. Stolen away. Carrington with the ball, and Allen picks him up defensively. The 3 goes down.
And all of a sudden, that 3 puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
And I bet he's thinking that he could close the gap completely if he can keep those 3s coming.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Here's George. 1:22 left in the 4th quarter. And down it goes.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
And the Wizards with possession. They're on a 16-4 run right now. Here's Carrington, guarded by Harden. No good, that would have tied it.
and he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
With the crossover, and that's in there. Excellent awareness.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
He drills the three.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. They're behind by 4. And what's their best move at this point?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
And this kid has star written all over him. Star putting the league on notice. Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
At the line for your Cavaliers with 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ballgame.
And those free throws will mean a ton now. It makes it a 2-possession game.
Washington calls timeout. 15 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
At the line for Cleveland.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game up.
A 3-pointer. Good. And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top here. That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
James, congratulations on a big win, but I ask you this. Where does this team need to continue to grow?
Our backbone, what we're going to rely on is our defense, and it's on us now defensively to be able to lock up, be able to communicate, and be able to sustain it for full quarters. And once we get that at a high level and consistently, there's going to be a problem.
Thanks, James. Back to you.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Donovan Mitchell.